Okay, ladies and gentlemen, lads, welcome to my first playthrough of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Now, I've already played through this game, and I gotta say it's an amazing game, but I also wanted to video record it as well, to get a glimpse of how I play, you know, Jedi Fallen Order, as well as others that have played this game. I gotta say this was pretty much one of the best games that I've played this year. Coming second to Sekiro, but this game is great. I love how it ties into the main story of the Star Wars universe, and it's very, very good. It has vibes of Dark Souls and any other games that you've played with, as far as like having skill trees and stamina systems and combat fluidity. And it's just an amazing game that I've played bar none this year. Like I said, second to Sekiro. And if you haven't picked up this game, or if you haven't played it yet, pick it up and play it like now. Not immediately, but just, you know, well, pick it up whenever you want to. But this is a great game, you know, to start the holiday season with. Also coming towards next month, Star Wars Episode 9. It doesn't tie in through the story, but you'll see some of the parts that I played through this game of how it ties into the main universe. Quite sure this story is canon. I'm not quite sure if it is or not, but it's an amazing game. So as you can see, I already started like a game where it says continue here, but we're going to start a new journey. And I played my game on Jedi Master, so to not get my ass kicked all throughout this game, we're not going to go to either of these two. I already beat it on Jedi Master. I pretty much will play Grandmaster, I guess, whenever. But let's go to... We don't want to do story mode because that's kind of lame. Like, boo, nobody wants to see that. You know, that's going to be too easy for me. So let's go to Jedi Knight. As you can see, the parrying system is increased, incoming damage is increased, enemy aggression is increased. So the aggression is going to keep on rising the harder the difficulty that you play. But we're going to go to Jedi Knight. But yeah, this is an amazing, awesome, very awesome game. I love this game. Even though if I only had it for like maybe a week or so now, but I love this game already. The story is just so complex, and it's just so awesome and amazing. You get to see things that you probably would pretty much predict that you would see, but it's kind of unpredictable at the same time. But it's an amazing game. Like, you have to pick it up. But we're just gonna be quiet right now.
Listen, I don't want to upset your rhythm, Cal, but the boss wants a word. You'll be good for us. Here he is, Chief.
An error has been detected on line 10A. All our clamps are jammed. I need 2 workers to climb up and secure the cables.
That's not an easy maneuver.
The guild will double your pay for this shift.
Come on, Cal. What's your score? I couldn't hurt. Huh?
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Get to work.
This way.
Right behind you.
How dare you tell me to get to work? But yeah, here's the beginning of the game. Looks like we're gonna just be jumping some obstacles.
Sorry, Cal.
Don't worry about it.
I gotta say,
Up here.
the graphics are pretty amazing. The gameplay is pretty amazing. Just this game is so surreal, you know. Braca, ship breaking yard.
A separatist ship. Haven't seen a Luke or Hulk in ages.
Yeah. Ages.
Breaking her will be big money. All right, let's go.
Okay, so of course we know that this game has basically branched in after the Order 66 that Palpatine had ordered, you know, during Star Wars Episode 3, if you may have seen Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. So, some years have passed, and as you can see all these battleships and starships throughout this planet here, this shipwreck that Cal Kestis is basically working on. And, it's been a perilous fight, and it's been some years since that battle. So, this is basically tying into episode... a little bit after episode 3 and going towards 4, 5, and 6 and all of that junk. So kind of like many years later.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Ladder's out, though. Gonna have to find another way.
Yeah, no problem. I'll improvise.
See you there, pal.
Wee, jump.
Depart this barge immediately. You are not approved trash.
I'm trash. Just not approved trash.
Damn. Even if I'm still trash, I'm not even approved to get shot in a dumpster or anywhere else. It's kind of messed up. Alright. Wee.
Easy there.
Just passing through.
Alright, we're gonna climb up here. Climb up this way.
Hurry up. We're close to finishing ahead of schedule. I can just about taste the credits. It's going to be a wild night tonight. Let's get this job done.
Oh, snap.
Reckless cow.
Good to see you.
You too. You'll get yourself killed.
That's the idea.
Hey, you definitely don't want to fall down here. Don't know where you might end up.
Sounds like scrap rats. Creepy. Just passing through, guys. No need to come out and say hi this time.
Alright. Just gonna climb up here, move over here.
Hey, Cal, I'll meet you at the clamps.
Sounds good. Be there soon.
Oh, and that character's name is Prouf, by the way. In case if you guys are wondering who that is. Him and Cal have been working, doing jobs like this for like some years now, ever since they've known each other. So, kind of like buddies.
How'd you get here?
How'd you get here?
Huh?
So yeah, you know, once you've been working, you know, quite some time with someone, you get to know them and, you know, you become friends. That really doesn't happen that often, I guess, in real life, and, you know, only depends with certain people, you know.
The ship cutter is here. There it goes.
'cause I work a job myself, and I've made some friends, but still some people who I, you know, just work with. So, but you could just tell that Cal and Prof are just, you know, pals. So.
Hurry, we gotta finish before they start cutting this wing.
As you can see, the many creatures that are in the Star Wars universe. I don't know, but I think that's the same one similar to Return of the Jedi. I don't think it really is, but it kind of looks like it.
Cal,
'Cause-
use the manual override lever below.
Yeah, because the one in the Return of the Jedi was a little bit more smaller, and plus it was like I forgot what planet it was, but it was a bit sandy, like the beginning of it.
Got it. Your turn.
You know where
Hold on.
Luke had to go and
Clamp secured.
rescue Leia from Jabba the Hutt,
You okay?
Still here.
and they got sentenced to death.
Give me a fright there, pal.
Done.
Hang on. I got this.
Yeah, but I'm a huge Star Wars fan. I've loved Star Wars ever since I was a kid. I think the first Star Wars that I ever saw was The Phantom
Now take a
Menace.
look at this.
Oh, I'll be quiet right now.
It's a Jedi fighter. What a score. It's a real scrapper's payday. I mean, this thing's been here, what, 4 years?
5.
Whoever flew this went down in a blaze of glory. Those Jedi. Real tragedy. Yeah, I've always said they couldn't all be traitors.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess it's just our lucky day. Empire's gonna get a lot of good material out of it. Yeah, here we are scrapping these ships from the war just so they can turn around and make new ones. What a racket, huh? All of us risking our necks for the bosses. And the pay was better back during the Republic, too.
Hey, you really should watch what you say.
Listen to me. Find us free like this, it'll be your ticket off this soggy rock.
What makes you think I want out of here?
Come on, Cal, you're a young guy. You don't end up like me. Eventually, you gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny.
Whatever you say. Hey, we should get back down.
You're not listening to me. What was that?
And we're sliding down this ship. Oh boy. Oh boy. And we're going and going. Hello.
Bro, you okay?
Cal! I can't climb up!
Bro, just hang on.
I'm slipping!
No, don't let go.
I can't hold on!
Bro, no!
No, Prof, no. Use the Force, young Cal.
You okay, bro?
I'm all right. Just pinned down.
Pilot's gone. I'll get us out of here. Just hang on.
Watch out, Cal!
Look out! This thing is barely flying. Hold on! Prof, you all right?
Yeah. Okay,
We gotta move. Come on.
What was that back there? Was that you? What, that was the Force, wasn't it?
Just forget what you saw, okay? Please
No,
trust
but
me.
I've seen the stories. I've heard it.
Prof,
Bounties out on people
I
like
know.
you.
I know.
Yeah, we need to be careful. Yeah.
ATSTs in the background.
You holding up okay?
Good. Yeah, you?
Yeah. Kel, I've been working with you some time now. I've never seen you do anything like that before. We've been through some hell together. So, I know the risk that you took for me. I don't know how to repay you.
Don't mention it. I mean it.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. This place, it's not safe. Maybe you should, disappear.
Just gotta head back to my place, grab my bag. Tappers owes me a favor.
I heard he was up on, Noshidella.
Yeah. You won't be seeing me for a while, Prof.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, Kel.
Alright, now we're on a train because, as you just saw, Cal pretty much used his force powers to save Prof. And to explain it right now, being a Jedi is pretty much not the best thing that you want to be as far as being alive, because I think there was the Resistance or the Republic, whatever they are by this time right now. A lot of the Jedi have fallen and they're pretty much gone, and Cal is pretty much like the last of his kind that's left. So if he gets captured, you know what happens next. So Cal is basically trying to escape this planet now because he just used, his powers, and obviously other people that have the same, powers as him as far as being the Force. Well, we can say like the Sith, they can sense his presence. Or anybody else that's a Force wielder, can sense his presence, and, it's pretty much not good for him.
Where are you going?
So he was trying to cut himself off from using any powers because he knows the danger that he can put himself and also others through. So that's why he was pretty much cutting himself, not really cutting himself off, but not using his Force powers at all. And the door's not opening.
Apprentice, mark well and listen.
Master.
Trust only in the Force.
Train has stopped.
Yeah. Something's going on.
Everybody up. Identification ready. Move out and line up.
Probably just another contraband inspection.
No, it's not pretty much an inspection. Especially if these guys are showing up. It's not an inspection. As far as contraband, at least.
Is this all of them?
Yes, second sister.
We seek a dangerous fugitive. This is no common anarchist, but a devotee of the treasonous Jedi Order. Failure to turn over this traitor will result in a charge of sedition. Turn yourself in, or everyone present shall face summary execution.
I think it's time someone came forward. I've been working on this heap a long time. Way before the war. We refit and rebuilt ships. Best in the galaxy. Then came the Empire. And engineers became scrappers. The workers, they just started getting worked.
Oh.
We all know the truth. We're just too afraid to say it. To the Empire, we're all just expendable.
Yes, you are.
No!
Look at this. A lightsaber.
I found the Jedi!
I don't know how she obviously found the Jedi when he just pulled out his lightsaber willingly.
Hold it. Don't move.
It looks like we're about to get into some action for the first time.
Easy now.
Got a stowaway.
Hey, you don't need to call this in.
Quiet. This is TK-8190. Repeat, did you say Jedi? Copy that. I've got the trick. I'll get you.
That feels good. Now we can start this game, actually.
Hear that over the comm? The Jedi? Stay sharp. They won't get past us.
I beg to differ.
Traitor, blast them. You've made your last mistake. Contact confirmed. Shoot to kill. You'll pay for that.
Alright, your blocking stamina decreases. Alright.
Jedi is here. All right. Don't stand still. All allied units down. I've sealed the cargo door.
Alright. So yeah, in this game, you have a stamina as far as blocking. If you block too long, obviously the blocking system will be stopped and you'll be able to take damage. So there's a stamina system that works for this game. Also force as well. But we pretty much won't have to worry about those things as long as we use them wisely and when the time is right. Alright. So yeah, as you can see back there,
Gotta keep moving.
those were the 2nd and the 9th sisters. They're pretty much on a mission to look for all Force users who are Jedis or anybody that's part of the Resistance or Republic. Well, the Republic. It's not a Resistance yet because it hasn't got to it. Well, the Republic. And they're trying to stop all of them.
I chose to rest instead. That's how I prepare. That's how you... Eyes up! Oh, no. I don't want to die here.
Yeah, feels good. Alright, hold block to for most enemies attacks. Okay, 1, 2. Got hit.
I can't do this by myself.
Boom. Alright. See, we can slow an enemy by using our force powers, and it can be depleted. We can do stuff like that, stop objects, move on forward.
What are you doing here?
See, easy peasy.
The fugitive comes this way. I'm ready for it. Jedi!
Forgot about that part, but it's okay. But also, when Cal was sleeping and you pretty much saw the guy that was pretty much telling him to trust in the Force, obviously that is his master. I think it's Gerald T'Pol, something like that, but he's like basically his master, and you'll see through the story how it pretty much, you know, goes down. I'm not gonna say too much because obviously I'll be spoiling the story, and I just got started with this, and many of you may not have seen it.
Target assemble! We don't even have to try here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to try. You do. Alright, so I'm just gonna jump down here. Slide on through here.
Get to the front. Stop the train. Oh no! Need cover. Gotta move in between bursts. Now.
Gotta make sure we don't get hit. Ooh. Actually, we can just keep on running.
Faster.
There you go.
Here, I'm ready for you.
Okay.
Shot the coupling out. Gotta get down. Ah! Ah!
Oh. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, Cal. This thing is coming apart.
Whoa! This is bad. Only way is up.
Only way to go is up, Cal. Just gonna get through here.
Who are you?
No time! Keep moving! We'll pick you up when we can!
Gotta say the music for this game is pretty also dope too. But then again, Star Wars music is always dope. Got a little bit of enemies that want to test me. Ooh, 2 for 1. I thought I'd deflect that. There we go. Okay.
Hit him already! Get the Jedi! We have to stop him! I've got this!
Like that.
This one's got some moves!
And you're dead.
What now? Train stopped?
Well, we're gonna see why the train stopped.
Now, this can't be good.
And we're sliding back down again. We're gonna die. We're not gonna make it. Maybe.
Hold on!
Okay, we did. Okay, and we're dead. And second sister is back.
I recognize that stance. Perhaps you had some training after all. Who's your master, Padawan? Someone I killed, perhaps? What Jedi gave their life so that you might live?
Let's go.
Amateur. Scared, are we? Do not test my patience. This is too easy.
Try to fight her off. She's too strong.
Get on board!
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seat.
Grab some seat.
Thanks for the help. But who are you people?
My name is Seer Junda, and this is my captain, Reese Ritus.
How you doing? Yeah, the Mantis is my ship, but you better pay attention to this lady here.
So, who are you?
Cal. Kestis. Who was that back there?
An Imperial Inquisitor. She's a Force user hunting Jedi survivors. And now that she knows who you are, she will not stop until she destroys you.
How do you know so much? And why'd you help me?
We track Imperial communications. We heard the Inquisitors were heading to Braca, so we made our move.
Oh, yeah? And what's the bounty on Jedi these days anyway?
That's gratitude for you.
Look, I get it. You've been surviving on your own for so long that it's impossible to trust anyone. And it's what's kept you alive. But this is about something bigger than just surviving.
Like what?
Like rebuilding the Jedi Order.
You too? Anybody else?
Oh, we're not good enough for you?
The Jedi Council?
They're gone.
So I'm all you've got.
Captain, set a course for Bogano.
Aye, aye.
In the meantime, try and relax. Go, you're safe. For now.
You gotta move on and live your life. Find your destiny. Calico!
You were talking in your sleep. Weirdo.
Okay. So, these two characters here are Grease and Sarah. I apologize if I mess up her name, but these two characters are very interesting in the story, and they have a bit of a baggage of their own. You'll soon later know, later in this story of the game. Alright. Play a little guitar here. Or some sort of banjo.
Song. I wrote it. Years ago. You touch an object and witness events connected to it. You feel its history.
It's an echo in the force from the object.
Not many Jedi have that skill.
How would you know that?
I was once a Jedi. But not anymore.
Do I know you?
No. But I knew your master, Jaro Tapal. He was a true guardian of the Republic.
He was a hero. Listen. Something happened to me during the Purge. I survived, but my connection to the Force is damaged. When I meditate, if I let my guard down, I lose control. It's like I'm back in that moment.
You survived, Cal. And you're not alone. Not anymore.
We're coming up on our destination.
This is Bogano. A Jedi I knew discovered it before the Purge. You won't find it on any maps.
The Empire doesn't know this place exists?
No.
So, what's the plan? We hide out here?
We're done hiding, Cal. See that structure over there? I believe that vault holds the key to rebuilding the Jedi Order. But it requires someone strong in the Force to pass its test.
And since you're not a Jedi anymore, that's why you need me.
I know you don't trust me. And I'm not really sure I trust you. But we have a common enemy. And a common cause. I'll share more of my plan after you reach the vault. But, until then, there's someone here I think you should meet. May the Force be with you.
All right.
I'm looking for a Jedi then. But if there's already one here, why does Seer need me?
Now that we're on a mission to seek this mysterious Jedi that we must meet. So this is the planet Bogano. I like this planet actually. It's very nice, calm, and peaceful planet. You can see the greenery, the grass, the creatures, and you know. But here we are. We can customize our character here for Cal. We can give him different ponchos, but later in the game we'll pretty much use different ponchos. But right now I just want to, you know, look through here in the menu. There are some secrets in this game, chest and all of that stuff. I don't think
Hey there, little guy.
Yeah, I don't have the powers for those just yet. Yeah, Gyro T'Pol is basically his master, and throughout the story they're going to be showing the relationships and interactions between Cal and Gyro T'Pol. So we're not going to say much, we're just going to enjoy the game. So let's go meet that person that we're supposed to meet.
This looks like a safe place to meditate. Just need to focus my mind.
Alright, these are spots to meditate where you can save your game and yada yada yada. So that's what we're going to do here. Alright, save points are located through Cal's journey. Make sure to interact with them to save your progress. Save points are where Cal can rest and spend skill points to acquire new skills. So we can acquire new skills throughout the game as we play, but we can only get new skills when we go to meditation spots. You have enough skill points to learn new skills. Open the skill tree to use them. So that's what we'll do. Now our first skill that we can spend our points on are spend your skill points to learn overhead slash. Unlocks a powerful strike that is deadly against weaker enemies. So you basically use the triangle button to use the overhead slash, and we're gonna acquire it right now. And there are some other abilities that we can get. As you can see, there is a side for the Force, one side for lightsaber, and the last side for survival. So throughout the game we'll pretty much be saving our skill points. You can save up to as many as you want. So, but I'll probably use them way much more often, because I wouldn't say that you kind of need these skills, but you definitely will need these skills later on in the game. Like the majority of them that's right here right now, they're not technically immediately that you really need, but it's nice to have. You know, here's one. Cal's maximum life is increased. Might want to increase your maximum health, so that's not bad. There's also one for maximum force to be increased. It's not, you know, mandatory to use, but you kind of want to do, you know, use these skill points and whatnot. So, you know. But we're gonna exit that. There's a rest button. If you use rest, you can increase your health again, but enemies do spawn, like they spawn back again. Like if you ever played Dark Souls or any other game that has that type of sort of thing where you have a rest spot and enemies will respawn and yada yada yada. Alright, so we're gonna leave now.
Hey, BD1. I'm Cal. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm looking for someone. No, not you. I'm searching for a Jedi, I think. Hold on. You know the Jedi? What do you know? Wait, hold on. Did you just slice that? Thanks.
Yes, he did. That's BD1. And as you guys know, if you've seen like the gameplays, that's basically going to be his little buddy throughout the game.
Mentioned. Whoever I'm supposed to find must be waiting there.
Now this is our holo map, and it shows us the destinations or places where we can go. Your current objective can always be seen on BD1's holo map. Try experimenting with the holo map controls. You use the left stick to move, L2, R2 to zoom in and out, and R to rotate. So this is basically our ship where we oh, the holo map also shows unexplored pathways and important landmarks. So yeah, this is our ship from which we just landed off of. Close holo map when you're ready to proceed, but I want to show off the map for a bit. These red doors here are basically block points that we cannot get to yet, but we will get to it later on in the game. You can see an unexplored path. Save point is here. So we basically got to reach over here, which is the vault. As you see on the top left, 7% of the location explored. So you also have treasure chests and secrets. So we have 16 chests to look on this map and 6 secrets. Alright, so we're gonna exit out of here. We're gonna go where we need to go. Okay.
Any ideas? Gotta get across this gap somehow.
Let's go over here. See the different creatures
something over here.
And lifelike insects and enemies.
That's a really big bug.
Alright.
No way through here. Guess that's why BD1 warned me. Alright, maybe I'll listen to you next.
Alright. As you can see, there are excuse me. As you can see, there can be like secrets and stuff that you can look throughout in the maps. So here is Sense Echo, and we're gonna look at this thing real quick.
It was after boggling eggs and the pack fought back.
Data bank updated. Force Echo. Dead Splocks. Dead Splocks. A dead Splocks killed by bogglings when it attempt to raid their nest. Okay. So, there is a data bank in the game of different things that you can look up as you play, as far as like creatures, lifelike characters, and other stuff like that. So basically, we're gonna be reading some of the things, but not everything that falls within this game. So we'll read some stuff that I feel as though that's important to the main story of the game. Other things you can learn, but if you do want to read some of this stuff, just pause the video, or I guess if you watch other YouTubers that play this game as well, just do that. But I'm pretty much not going to read everything. So yeah. It's going to be a lot of this. Through a rare ability known as psychometry, can receive information from the Force where he touches certain items. So that's the Force echoes, that basically what they're talking about. Alright, there's BD1. He's trying to lead us through the way to wherever else where we need to go.
Zipline? Whoa!
And boom.
How'd you know that would work? Wait, you didn't?
There are going to be different meditation points throughout the map as well. So, just want you to know, guys, to know that. And let's search over here for a second.
I hear you, but there's something over here I want to explore.
So you can use the Force to pull things, make them stop momentarily. As you can see over there, there are also the chest. We're gonna try to see if I can get that chest up there. No, actually, I cannot get that one just yet. But we're gonna see if we can stop these real quick. Here's another sense echo.
The Jedi used this place to study the sphere above. I could still feel the excitement.
Alright, the Force essence acquired. Okay, the researcher. Meticulous handcrafted notes on the energy sphere left behind by the researcher on Bogano. So as you saw, we just found a secret. There are secrets throughout the game. That was basically a Force essence that we can increase. If we get like 3 of them, we can increase our Force powers. Also, it's the same way with health. So press that button so we can stop the fans here, and boom, we don't have to worry about that again. So like I said, the treasure chest we cannot get to just yet in this game because it's pretty much early on. We'll come back to it later. You can use the lightsaber to illuminate pathways, just in case if it's too dark for you. So I kind of like that they add that. And here is one of the small mini bosses in this game that I was having so much trouble with. This goddamn thing. And boom, we got him. Argo Badongo defeated. So we just defeated our first mini boss, or slightly a boss. Okay, Ogdo Bogdo. Sever the tongue with a combination of the force and lightsaber attacks. Highly aggressive, tremendous speed, powerful stamina, and lightsaber resistance. The rare Ogdo Bogdo is a fiendishly formidable abomination, even deadlier than its common relative. This hyper-aggressive predator attacks with ferocity, constantly maneuvering towards its prey to inflict greater injury at close range. The creature's speed and stamina are unmatched, making it difficult to parry or strike its lightsaber resistant shells straight on. So yeah, these are the types of enemies that I absolutely hated playing the first half of this freaking game, and it took me over at least 10 to 20 tries to defeat this damn thing. Because you have to learn the attacks and yada yada yada. But yeah. Alright. And here's the life essence.
Is it trying to defend its family?
This bongling fought back against an Ogdo, desperately trying to protect his family. So those small little creatures are basically not harmful, but they're just trying to fight for survival. That's basically it. As you can see, it's pretty much dead over here in this. Oh, well, he was just here, but that guy just got to him. Here are the chests that we must get in this game, but they're not obtainable to get right now, but pretty much later in the game we'll get those as well. There's a lot of stuff in this game. Alright, so we're basically going to try and go and meet the Jedi Master that we're supposed to be looking for. We're supposed to help us out through this tough times that's going on right now in the Star Wars universe. Excuse me. There's BD1 waiting for me.
Careful over there. That doesn't look safe. Just like back at the scrapyard. Hold on, BD1. I'm coming.
Them damn things are attacking my friendly droid. Hell no. Boom. Okay.
Whoever lived here used this room for storage. They kept food and supplies.
Larder. Someone lived here for some time using this larder for storage and provisions.
Hey, that was pretty brave. You okay? Wait, I can help you with that. Will you let me? Oh, okay. Well, this comp link is busted, but this should help you get moving for now. Okay, try that. Vault. Yeah, that's where I was headed to. Okay, well, first we gotta figure out a way out of this place.
Alright. Alright, so here, we can customize our lightsabers in the game. But as you can see right now, we have our standard edition Cal Kestis lightsaber. So you can choose between different colors of the lightsaber that you want. So we're using blue. There's orange. I got this with the days before of the content that you can pretty much get this game. You get it a couple of days before you get content that doesn't actually come out the actual game after it's released. So we're using green. Well, we're using blue, so let's use green. This lightsaber also belonged to Cal's master, Gyro T'Pol. As you can see, it's halfway broken. See the emitter. We can customize the emitter. We can customize the switch. We can customize the sleeve and the materials. So let's just spicing this up a bit. Kind of do like this, but let's use this. Let's use the Megiddo. And use that as well. Alright, I think this is pretty good. And now I customized new lightsaber.
BD, that's a little small for me. Don't worry, I'll find my own way out. Tight fit, but this should work. Those vines look like they lead somewhere. Hope they're sturdy.
Alright, let's climb up here. Alright, over here.
Yeah, I'm all right.
And now we can heal.
Healing stem. They're full of surprises. That's better. Thanks, little droid. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Here, hop on board. So,
Alright.
how'd you get here?
BD1 heals Cal with replenishable stem canisters. Alright, Chapter 1, The Journey Begins. Cal Kestis, a former Jedi Padawan, has been hiding out on Braca since Order 66. Cal joined a scrapping crew and lived in hiding for years, but blew his cover when he used the Force to save his friend Prof from a deadly fall. This prompted the ruthless Second and Ninth Sisters to attack him. Cal was narrowly saved by two mysterious individuals, Siri Junda and Grease Tristus. Now they find themselves on the remote planet Bogano, ready to discover the secrets of an ancient vault. So yeah, like I was saying before earlier, this is kind of between like after Order 66, and he was basically in hiding because he was one of the last of his kind. And of course, you know, the Ninth Sisters or anybody else who were part of the Empire were going to come out and kill the last of the Jedi or whoever else that was basically a part of the Republic. So yeah.
Never known a forgetful droid. Can't argue with that.
Okay, we can cut these things down for shortcuts. You can now access BD's holo map. So now we can access the holo map and we can go through other places now. Only the ones that says unexplored we can go through. But like I said earlier, the red ones we can't get to just yet, but later on in the game we'll basically go through. So yeah. And here's a chest over here that we can unlock.
Hey, a chest. Think the Jedi would mind if we grab supplies? Where are you going? Something was in there.
New emitter acquired, Endo Cordova. You can change lightsaber parts on the workbenches throughout the galaxy and on the Mantis. So yeah, like I said earlier, we can basically customize our lightsabers, and that was one of the materials that we can use.
That's where we need to go. I can feel it.
Alright. I think there's some enemies that we can slice down over here a bit. Slice these dudes down a bit. Bam! I just want to do that for fun. But let's keep going. Whee!
Mapped everywhere we've been.
Certain paths will be inaccessible to Kel until he possesses. I was reading that. Switch elevation to highlight different areas of the map. So we can go up, down, first, second floors, and yada yada yada.
I can't make it over there. We gotta find another way.
Explore Bogano to find a way across the chasm. Close the map when you're ready to proceed. So we gotta find another way. So we're basically gonna go back here. Boom.
Hey. What is it?
New poncho material required. So we got a different poncho. Bogano Dawn. Let's put that on. Also, we can customize BD. Let's give him the premium content one. We can customize the mantis. We'll leave the mantis alone for right now.
This tool was used by someone eager to reach the vault.
Traveling to the vault. A tool used by a traveler who wanted to reach the mysterious vault. Alright. Now let's go to a meditation point. Rest to restore life and force. Resting is not required to save your progress. Resting will respawn enemies, but you already know that since I told you earlier. Okay. Now we have another point to upgrade our skills in the skill tree. So now, so far we can afford force attunement, survival skills, and dash strike. Cal dashes forward and attack his target, jump while dashing to flip over the target instead. So I think we're gonna use, let's use dash strike. So for instance, we can do that. All right. Here goes that thing again.
Run for it!
Your force meter is empty, damage enemies to regain. Okay.
Stim, down!
Come on, big boy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. Got him. And now we can scan enemies. Ogdo. Sever the tongue with a combination of force and lightsaber attacks, highly dangerous. But I think we already read about this different one. Oh, there's some different stats about this. Okay, highly dangerous, lightsaber resistance, same thing as the other one. The Octo is a highly threatening alpha predator at the top of the excuse me, Bogano food chain. This creature attacks with an adhesive tongue capable of reaching 8 meters in length that latches onto its prey, then pulls him into its jaw. This form of strike is particularly effective against most foes due to its thick hide. It is able to resist a straight-on lightsaber attack and is extremely dangerous at close range, often leaping at a target to close the distance. Sorry. So yeah. These creatures are just coming out of nowhere. Oh, now we can scan this enemy as well. Bog rat. Will burrow into the ground as a deception before attacking. Easy to parry. Avoid being surrounded. A common pest, the dog rat is the bog rat. Sorry, I said the dog. The bog rat is a simple predator that feeds off small creatures like boglings. Their poor eyesight makes them easy prey to their natural enemy, the Ogdo. Often attacking in packs, they will surround their foes in numbers. Appearing to retreat, they are known to burrow below ground as a sly defense before springing to attack, surprising their prey. Their hardened skin makes them somewhat resistant to lightsaber attacks.
Can't get it to work.
So we don't have the power to get over there just yet. So we're gonna wait for that. But we're all gonna go over here. And another meditation point. Deuterium speed acquired, Kathy.
I'll check it out. What's this?
Flora and fauna. Parrotfish. Parrotfish inhabit large bodies of water, feeding primarily on small algae fragments and other plants. When algae supply grows source, many fish die off. Their decomposition process raises the acidity of the water, gradually wearing away at the ground below and forming sinkholes. Sorry if it's going to take some time for me to read through things. You know, I am like in front of my screen. Okay. We can get back from up here. I'm just trying to over here. Okay.
Scanning again? Nice.
Zaur. Zaur will thrive in rocky, windy habitats where their low stance and adhesive grip provide fast and agile traversal over multiple surfaces like cavern walls. Highly sensitive to climate, they function slower in warmer temperatures than colder ones.
Job.
There's a lot of stuff to learn about in this game.
See something in there?
Try again.
It's difficult, Master.
Yes, the path is difficult. It may seem impossible, but with persistence and the Force as your ally, you will overcome any obstacle. You will master any path. Now, do what you must to reach me.
Run and jump toward raised walls to wall run.
Faster, more intensity. Now, reach my position.
Now we have a new ability, wall run.
I did it.
Run on ridge walls to reach new
Persistence and
areas.
the Force is my ally. Just remembering old tricks.
See if I can do this. I probably can't. Yeah, I just can't just yet. Alright.
Think you can show me that shortcut again?
And now that is accessible for us to go through again.
This area was used for meditation. There's someone familiar with the Jedi Order.
Meditation. A meditation area well hidden. Whoever was here knew the Jedi Order. Okay, let's see. Now we can use wall run to traverse to different places, like so.
Whoever owned this bag brought it from Coruscant. They were frustrated with the Jedi Council.
Frustration. A bag left by someone who came here from Coruscant. They were strangely frustrated with the Jedi Council for some reason. And now that we have another skill point, skill tree. Now we have two other skills to unlock. So we have evasive kick. Attacking after a quick evade allows Cal to quickly perform a kick attack. So like so. Boom. Boom. Alright. Sprint strike. Attacking out of a sprint allows Cal to perform a special lightsaber attack. Or we can just upgrade our force or health. So what we're gonna do is, how about if we upgrade Sprint strike. I feel like that is much needed here.
Oh, okay. Something we can use?
Valor and Wisdom 2. New lightsaber switch. I'm gonna drop down here. Now we can get over here.
Racy there? Whoa, it's on. We're not finished yet. Okay, you probably would have won. Probably.
Another meditation. Offerings. These relics contain materials that aren't native to Bograno. Their fragile structure indicates that they were purely decorative, potentially objects of religious significance. It's possible they were carried here as a form of pilgrimage. Inscriptions. The vault is built out of carnite, a hard stone rich in minerals. Its inner walls are decorated with metallic plating and inscriptions. The glyphs don't return don't return results. I don't know where I got tests from. In any galactic databank, suggesting the language has been lost to time. Alright, now let's interact with this, see what it's all about. And the vault is opened. This structure has been here for centuries. It appears the only way to open the vault is by using the Force.
Amazing. You alright, BD?
Well done, whoever you are. You have passed the test I left behind, and gained access to the vault and this recording, one of many encrypted logs stored in the droid. I am Master Eno Cordova. I may not know your name, but I know your purpose. The fate of the Jedi Order lies in your hands. This place, this vault, is a sacred temple, built by a vanished civilization known as the Zephyr. Meditating here, I was granted a premonition through the Force, a vision of doom. I have placed inside this vault a Jedi holocron, containing a list of the names and locations of young Force sensitives throughout the galaxy. Ahead, you will find the inner chamber of the vault, but also another test. I can only trust this holocron to someone who has followed my path and understands. Seek out the hidden tombs of the three sages and learn to perceive the mysteries of the Force as the Zephyr once did. In this droid, you will find everything you need to succeed on this journey. Go to the Zephyr homeworld. There, you will find peace in the eye of the storm. Good luck, Jedi. And may the Force be with you.
I guess you were the someone I was supposed to meet. You know, I've been alone for a while now. Without any purpose, just hiding. There's no way to live. Not for a Jedi. Or a droid. Maybe Seer was right. Maybe we're done hiding. Hey, you want to meet some, friends of mine?
Alright, so we basically came to this vault to search for, let's see, multiple entries. Archive 7 goodbye. Secrets of the Vault. My friend, my name is Jedi Master Endo Cordova, which I was just about to talk about. The Bogano Vault, constructed by the Zephyr millennia ago, granted me a vision of the Jedi's doom. To preserve the order, I have hidden a holocron detailing the names and locations of all no young Force sensitives deep within the vault. To access the holocron, you must seek out the tombs of the great Zephyr sages. BD1 will aid you on your journey. He will be your guide. So yeah, there have been a holocron throughout the universe that basically entails these young Force sensitive kids that can be the next Jedis of, you know, in the future of the Star Wars universe. And Cal is sent to basically look for them and look much more deeper into the Force and all of that stuff, seeing that he just said earlier, you know, he's bound with the Force, but it kind of like he's kind of cut off, or it's just he can't control it. So he's going to be on his journey, trying to be one to understand the Force and basically who, you know, use to his advantage, because obviously as a kid something has happened where he was talking about the purge earlier, so something had to happen to him as far as the Force being damaged towards his use of it. And you know, through this game he will basically understand the Force much more. So I'm trying to say it without spoiling a lot of things, but next stop is Zephyr, and that's where we will find the sages of some sort. So which is the reason that Seer
I found what you wanted me to see.
Sounds like you did. We'll be waiting.
Seer and Grease have been sent here to do is to find Cal. And it's another one of these things. Bam. So we're gonna go through this story and we're gonna figure out why, you know, Cal's been cut off or not be able to use the Force as he wants to. I keep on saying cut off. But we're gonna see why he's not able to use the Force as he wants to use it. But nonetheless, this is an amazing game. And I basically dropped down for no reason. I thought there was something there, so we're just gonna go right back up. Boom. I'm gonna scale across that. I'm gonna go back up here. And we may have been on this planet without resetting any enemies, pretty much anything. I've been on this planet and so far I only used 1 health stem. So we're pretty much doing good so far. Alright, abandoned the workshop.
Just won't open.
Door is locked from the other side, so we'll be able to get to it later. BDS seemed to found something.
My friend, it appears the Zepho had some interest in Dathomir. Strange. For such a peaceful culture to have any sort of fascination with a place so dark.
Discovering Dathomir. My friend, I recently discovered that Zepho had some interest in Dathomir. Strange for such a culture to have a sort of fascination with the place of dark. There's more to what he just said, basically. But yeah, before we go further, yep. Looks like Dathomir is pretty much a place that we'll be visiting, I guess, later on in the game. But it also was like the coolest place for me to go to as far as playing this game, because Dathomir is basically one of the homes of one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe. He actually wasn't, I would say, a Sith Lord, but a lot of you would know him as Darth Maul, and Darth Maul is pretty much one of my favorite characters, or favorite one of the members of the Sith in the Star Wars universe. Like I was telling you earlier, the first time I ever saw Star Wars was Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, and when I saw Darth Maul, I was just in love. I was like, the face paint is cool, the tattoos are cool, his double-bladed saber is cool. So when I heard Dathomir, I was like, oh my goodness. But then again, it's like there's so much stuff that happened on Dathomir, but I know that is basically the home of Darth Maul. But we're not going to get too much further into that because I'm not trying to spoil anything. But you guys don't want to hear me talk.
Okay, I'll look.
At least not that much. Faded Mural. A faded mural located on Borgana, not so far from the Zepho Vault. It likely represents a planet, but the artwork is too damaged to make out of any species. Alright, is there anything else on this map that
Should
we
be a
can
lot quicker than the way in.
go towards to? Oh yeah, here. Let's check that out before we leave. Hello, little buddy. Ah, this is the place where we was at first, so there was no meanings to come here. Go through here again. that just happened for some reason. So yeah, if you do fall in this game, you do lose health. I would pretty much say that that is ultimate death. But they want you to try to... And I fell down again. Piece of crap. Okay, let's see. Hopefully this will be the last time that I do this. Going through to there. Alright. And we're here. Okay, so let's go over here before we leave. Because now there's a place that we can explore in which before we could not, but now I can. I think it was over here, right? Yeah, it was over here. It was definitely over here. Boom.
Stim crate. Should be here. Wait, can you carry more? Thanks, BD1.
Stim canister. Yeah, we can increase our stim canisters in this game. Maximum number of stim canisters increase. So we can carry more stim canisters, so it won't be just 2. And the more we find, the better it will be throughout this game. So yeah. But let's get back upstairs because there's nothing down here left for me. There's nothing over here. And there's a creature over here. Would have been awesome to do a little fight, but then again, why would you want to kill that creature? It's a nice, peaceful creature. He's just chilling and relaxing. So we're just gonna leave him alone. We're gonna go back to the mantis. Almost didn't made it. Okay. Boggling tunnel. Boggling tunnels connect their nests and serve as a natural defense against predators. Able to dig 5 meters per day, bogglings collaborate in heckles or large packs, spending approximately 1/3 of their life span digging the intricate tunnel network. So that's basically all they do, is just dig tunnels, fight for their survival, yada yada yada. I believe there's more stuff to no, I guess not. Alright, no. Alright, let's go back to the ship.
You passed the test.
So you knew about BD-1?
Come on board. We'll talk inside.
Oh, BD-1, this is Grease. Hey, Grease.
What is that? Get off my sofa! Get off my sofa! Go! Get out of there! Get out!
That is BD-1. He's with us.
I don't care who he's with. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get oil stains out of petroleum fabric?
Not really.
Oh, I hope you found something better out there than this droid.
Oh, calm down, Grease. He did. Tell us, Cal.
The vault was built by an ancient civilization called the Zepho. A Jedi named Eno Cordova hid something inside of it.
What did he hide inside?
A holocron from the archives. It contains a list of Force-sensitive children.
The next generation of Jedi. I knew it! Ah, Cordova, you old fool.
You knew him?
Yes. A long time ago. I was his apprentice. Cordova was a loner. That little droid and I are probably the only ones that know about Pagano.
Hold on, wait a minute. A hollow what?
A holocron. It stores information, but only accessible to Jedi. Hang on, I think I have one around here. Use the Force.
This is Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. I regret to report that both our Jedi Order and the Republic have fallen.
With that list of Force sensitives, we could rebuild the Jedi Order and defeat the Empire.
Okay, no problem. Let's get it.
Well, except the holocron is hidden deep inside the vault, and to get it, we have to follow Cordova's path. He mentioned something about the planet Dathomir and a Zepho homeworld.
All right, well, where are we going? I'm just asking because I was thinking of maybe making some food.
Look, before we do anything, I need to know something. How come you're no longer a Jedi?
I had an experience that changed my perspective. So I cut myself off from the Force.
But you still want to rebuild the Order.
I believe that rebuilding the Order is the best chance we have against the Empire. What do you believe?
I believe I can't keep hiding from the Empire, so I don't really have a choice.
Cal, as long as you're alive, you will always have a choice. Are you with us?
We're in.
Dathomir or Zepho, it's your choice.
Alright, before I read this, but you see what I'm talking about? Where you saw in the holocron where Obi-Wan Kenobi was basically explaining what had happened after in the Jedi Fallen Order. And that was the point where Obi-Wan, after all of that, he went into hiding for many years where he became Ben Kenobi. And then he goes to find, Luke Skywalker and by this time Anakin was already transforming himself into who we known as one of the greatest villains in Star Wars history, Darth Vader. But yeah, I just, when I saw that, I just loved that. But anyway, rebuilding the Jedi Order. After revealing she no longer uses the Force, Suri sent Cal to an ancient vault. Along the way, Cal found a friendly droid named BD-1 who joined his quest. On their journey, Cal reached out to the Force, remembering his ability to wall run. Inside the vault, BD projected a message from Master Eno Cordova detailing how he hid a holocron containing a list of known Force-sensitive children within. To access it, Cal must find the tombs of 3 Zepho sages. With BD-1's aid, Cal embarks on a journey to rebuild the Jedi Order. So that is basically our initial mission, is to rebuild the Jedi Order. Find the Force-sensitive children and train them and rebuild everything. So the next generation of Jedi can come, even though it might take some time. But yeah. But we can customize our lightsaber again. As you see, this is Endo Cordova. So we'll add that one. There's valor and wisdom. I pretty much don't like that on there. Let's use that. I like that. See what orange looks like. Yeah, let's keep orange for a bit. We're not gonna keep it forever, but alright, we have no skill tree points. But let's move on.
Grease, what's this thing?
What? You've never seen a terrarium before?
Sure, but don't they usually have plants in them?
Well, I've been a bit busy hauling you around the galaxy. But you know, you could pay me back with some seeds.
I thought you hated nature.
When it's out there, you betcha. But when it's behind a comfortably thick wall of embarring glass, that's perfection.
Alright, I'll see if I can find any.
Yeah, so we're gonna find some plants, some seeds that Grease can basically grow in this little thing to grow things. So yeah.
Seer, can you feel the force at all?
Yes. But instead of opening up, you push it back down. The exact opposite of what you should do.
Out there, I remembered something about myself before the purge. It was painful, but like I found a piece of myself.
That's good. You're learning to embrace the Force again.
How can you say that?
Because I know what it means to live without it.
Okay, I'll keep trying.
We'll talk later.
Okay. So now this is the holotable. With the holotable, we can go to other planets.
Alright, so next...
So right now, we're on the planet Zepho. So we're basically going to come back to Zepho later on. But we can move on to 2 new other planets. So there's Zepho, which we're supposed to go to next. And Dathomir. So this is the main objective, but we're going to search Dathomir for 1 quick second. So let's travel to Dathomir.
Setting course for Wait a minute. You want to go to Dathomir?
I'm surprised Cordova went there. He must have had good reason.
I am staying put on the Manus once we arrive. Red sunlight cannot be good for your skin.
This place used to be home to a powerful cabal of Force wielders known as the Night Sisters.
They use the Force? What, like Jedi?
No. These witches serve only themselves. Their powers focused on deception, illusion, manipulation.
Huh. Sounds like someone I used to know.
During the Clone Wars, the Night Sisters made a deal with a Sith Lord who betrayed their trust. In the end, they were nearly wiped out in a massacre. Dathomir is a deadly place. We should be careful.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Alright, the Night Sisters. The Night Sisters of Dathomir. The Night Sisters of Dathomir were a coven of powerful Force-sensitive, skilled in the use of magic and expression of the Force unknown to Jedi or Sith. They previously ruled Dathomir. Night Sisters society was strictly matriarchal, with the coven answering to a mother who also ruled the lower Night Brother class. Their civilization was destroyed at the behest of a vengeful Count Dooku after Asajj Ventress and her sisters attempted to assassinate him. If you have ever saw the Star Wars cartoons, like if you saw like Clone Wars, I forgot the other cartoon that came in like the early 2000s that introduced Asajj Ventress. But if you know Count Dooku, of course you've seen like Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, and the beginning of Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, that's what they're talking about. Asajj Ventress is mainly from Dathomir with the Night Sisters, where the Night Sisters are most the powerful ones, and the Night Brothers are mainly like weaker than them. And this is also where the planet, what I was basically telling you earlier, where Darth Maul was. So Darth Maul was basically a part of the Night Brothers, but his species is a Zabrak. So, but he's much different from everybody else. But yeah, if you saw the cartoon of Star Wars, you know, Asajj Ventress was basically the apprentice of Count Dooku, who later betrayed the Night Sisters' trust, and they were trying to kill Count Dooku for his betrayal or treachery. So yeah, I love how
coming up on our creepy destination. Grab some seat, kid.
Yeah, I love how everything just ties into like the main universe of Star Wars. So it's just so amazing. Dathomir.
Cal, be careful here. This is a deadly, dangerous place.
I'm prepared to face anything.
I know you are, Cal. One of the many reasons BD-1 trusted you with Cordova's information. We're lucky to have you.
So you can talk to the characters in this game.
You'll be okay. You're with Jedi. It's safe. I'm safe. Who's there? Oh, Cal. Are we ready to go?
Just checking on you.
I'm fine. Just fine. Just very much ready to get off this planet. I've heard the stories. Witches, living dead. Don't you have a job to do? Come on already.
Get right on it.
Okay, good. Hurry it up. I'll be right here where it's safe. If there is such a place.
So you can talk to these characters. They basically talk about information throughout the game, but it's not necessarily needed. I've heard the dialogue in this game from these two characters or from other characters that you can talk to already, so I'm not pretty much going to waste my time with that. But now we're on the planet of Dathomir. See, they have a red sun here. Oh. And as you can see, there's a creature right there. So, we don't know if it's going to attack us, or we don't know if it's basically going to...
Good thing we weren't standing there. What is that thing? Wouldn't count on him being friendly.
Yeah, this guy does a bit of a damage on us. And bam! So there are ways to kill these enemies in this game. Different tricks and stuff, how to kill them quickly. That was one of the things that we can do. Alright, this here is a lesser Nidak. Uphold a strong defense against its aggressive and relentless attacks, easily thrown off by repeating parries. Referred to in legend as Scourge of Dathomir, the deadly lesser Nidak is an agile and highly aggressive alpha predator. Its carnivorous appetite and relentless pursuit of prey make it a deadly foe to nearly all of other life forms. Powerful arms allow it to traverse terrain in diverse and unparalleled methods, often surprising its quarry. So that is the lesser Nidak.
I'll check it out.
Heratus. The Horatius grows in dry, rocky areas. Air it's filtered through its filaments, which trap dust and bacteria. Once filtered, the filaments contract to lock clean air inside, creating a humid environment where the Hydratus can absorb the small amount of water it needs to survive. Ooh. Alright, the Dane Back Spider, capable of launching range attacks of venomous saliva. Upon death, corpse will emit a toxic acid. The vile Bane Back Spider is a venomous foe to be reckoned with. Primarily a hole dweller, they are known to skitter and climb with agility. When encountered, they can project venomous saliva at enemies with a range up to 12 meters. Caution should be taken if they are killed due to emission of a toxic acid that will pool out from the corpse upon death. There we go. Mm-hmm.
Night Sister, practicing her craft.
Night Sisters training. Years before they were wiped out, the Night Sisters come together in this area to practice their magic.
Come back here. What was in there?
New BD1 skin. Yavin Prime. Now we're gonna keep the one that we have because it looks clean. And we want to look so fresh and clean while we're playing the game, you know? So fresh and so clean. I guess he didn't want to do anything. Let's cut this to have a shortcut.
Can I get some aid? Better.
Let's go back down here and search for stuff. And I did not notice that I had a skill tree point. So we're gonna go back upstairs and see if we can acquire some more skills. Mushlings. Mushlings are an essential ingredient in the ink Night Sisters and Night Brothers use for their tattoos. The mushlings pods are boiled down until they become a thick yellowish paste. From their clay, ash, or other pigments are mixed in to create a variety of colors. So mushlings are pretty much the ingredients or ingredient that basically gave Darth Maul his tattoos as well. Because I believe on his 12th birthday, they pretty much started to give him his tattoos for his body. And that's trash.
Stim, BD1.
Okay, this is just basically going up here. Alright. So nothing new.
A warning?
Omnius effigy. No data found. Appearance suggests nothing good.
Looks like the Zeppo were here. Strange. This place seems abandoned, but...
You trespass, Jedi.
You must be a Night Sister. I had heard you were all dead.
Not all. Dothamir is forbidden to you. Leave at once.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, but perhaps we could help each other. You see, Easy. I'm not your enemy.
Your actions say otherwise.
Wait, hold on. I'm not here to...
Alright. A Night Sister. A Night Sister wielding powerful magic threatened Cal on Dathomir. It's unclear how she escaped the massacre of her own coven, but her hatred for trespassers is obvious. The Night Sister immediately identified Cal as a threat and commanded the Night Brothers to attack him.
I understand. I'll get you! He's withdrawing! Enough, outsider!
I need one.
And there we go. Night Brother Warrior. Skilled and nimble. Strong defense is advised, including mindful opportunities to strike. Dodge their unblockable overhead attack. Night Brothers are a male warrior subspecies of Zabraks based on Dathomir. For centuries, their simple society was governed by Night Sisters, witches that ruled the planet but were decimated during the Clone Wars, territorial and extremely hostile to outsiders. Fighters in their ranks are highly acrobatic, agile, and proficient in a variety of mixed combat. As you all know, Darth Maul was very highly acrobatic, agile, and proficient in his combat. Because the way that he fight and moved and everything, so that explains why he was such a, you know, good combatant, and he really didn't rely on the Force as much. Oh, I meant to grab the other one. Okay, cool. Now we can meditate and get some skills. First we're gonna rest. Everything has been restored. Even enemies respawn. But now we're gonna go to a skill tree. So we can increase force, life, or get some more attacks. Evasive, leaping slash. What is the leaping slash? Boom, boom. Okay. Let's do force and health, because we only need one skill point for both of those. Alright, so max force increased. Nah. Alright, and maximum life increased. Alright, let's continue on.
More Night Brothers.
Come on, buddy.
I found you, intruder. Your life is forfeit.
Kinda messed up right there. Okay, I am messing up right now. Don't you turn your back on me.
An outsider down there.
And I didn't time that perfectly. Alright, now he's dead.
Pretty hurt.
Okay, just trying to remember how I got that. Yep, go upstairs, go through here. Oh!
I'll get you. Try harder, weakling.
And I didn't even notice I got another skill point.
Stim, now.
Brothers, stand with me. I hit him.
Oh, good for you. You hit me.
Oh, all right then. What do we find?
New Mantis paint job. Racer.
Come, brothers, join me. Watch where your boats go. I must defeat him.
There we go. Night Brother Archer. Dodge unblockable charge energy, blow projectiles, deflect, reflect normal shots from energy bow. A society of male warriors, the Night Brothers are a subspecies of Zabraks based on Dathomir. For centuries, their society existed in loyal vengeance to the Night Sisters, witches that ruled the plane but were decimated during the Clone Wars, extremely hostile to outsiders. Night Brothers are skilled fighters, and blah blah blah. Among the ranks may be found archers capable of launching ranged energy ball attacks with deadly accuracy. Okay. We almost could have died there.
Come back here. Something we can use?
And the new lightsaber switch. Alright, so we're gonna go reset so we can get our stem canisters back and life back. Well, it's gonna reset the enemies, but that's fine. And we have another skill.
My blows will fight.
So we might as well get the skill while we're here. So we're gonna get Leaping Slash, as it requires 2 skill points. So we just gotta press triangle twice. Like so. We're gonna come back to that. Caught off guard, and I still got him. Let's go.
Someone was drawn to
And another
something
life
here.
essence.
Energy from the ruins?
Temptation. Someone was headed toward the ruins. I felt the pull of a dark, ancient energy. Now, let's customize our lightsaber. And now we have the double-bladed lightsaber. The double-bladed lightsaber excels at crowd control. Use force attacks to overwhelm and clear large groups. Continue blocking after successful reflecting a blaster bolt to reflect additional bolts back at your enemies. So, yes, we now have the double-bladed lightsaber. Now, this is something that you could have required later on in the game, but we wanted to get it out the way first. Because, why not? It's right there, and I wanted it.
Oh, fellow wanderer. I see you met the resident Night Sister, but, unlike most, you're alive. Well, lightsaber? No, don't hide it. That would explain your survival.
Who are you?
You have no one to fear. Just a traveler, studying the nature of extinct cultures and dead philosophies.
Study the Night Sisters?
I study many things. But yes, that Night Sister, oh, she was only a child when the war came to this world. She had to watch her whole family perish.
What do you know about those ruins?
Oh, ancient beyond belief. The Night Sister and her warrior kin were seduced by the power that lurks within. Avoid the ruins, or suffer the same fate.
Yeah, I can't jump that high. Yeah, far. Yeah. Sister survived. Something about her is familiar.
An Night Sister survived the Great Massacre. She was alone, afraid, and her sisters were gone. But now... Oh, crap. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Come, fight me.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Who wants it first?
He's almost dead. Help! Try me, Jedi. I got you. Move forward. Stop moving. Prepare to die, Jedi. I must try harder. Not so bad. Think you could match me?
Stim!
You won't kill me.
You sure about that?
Come back here.
And you're dead.
Can you slice this? Sorry about your stomping. But standing up to that bog rat? Pretty brave.
Ooh, ooh. Alright, we're just gonna leave here before we get decimated and destroyed. Yeah.
Finally. Glad you made it back in one piece.
There were some close calls out there.
Please tell me nothing followed you home, kid.
I hope not.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna rest here. Now we can see it in its full potential as it is a double-bladed lightsaber. We're going to switch the color to green. Like I said earlier, we have different switches that you can scroll through. The Magus, I don't like it that much, so we're not going to use that. And I don't like that either.
I'm rooting for you. I ran into a Night Sister.
What happened? Are you okay?
I'm fine, although she made it clear we're not welcome. She wasn't alone.
The Knight brothers?
I think so.
Oh no. There's more of them?
I don't know much, but Cordova told me the Knight brothers serve the witches of Dathomir. You're lucky to be alive, Cal.
Please tell me we're leaving.
It's an option. We can always come back here later if you're not ready, Cal.
Well, we have no choice but to leave.
Do you know anything about the Night Sisters of Dathomir?
I knew a little. Many Jedi weren't even aware of their existence, but being Cordova's apprentice came with some unique insight. He always thought they were interesting, as he did with most ancient cultures.
And what did you think?
I never came here. I never wanted to. As I recall, that was about the time the two of us began going our separate ways. The darkness always has an effect, one way or another. Night Sisters are very powerful. Be ready for anything out there.
Alright, let's talk to Grease.
We'll be okay, Grease. We're all here to protect each other.
Kid, I don't know if you're messing around with me or not, but I am fully expecting you to do just that, and if you don't, I'll haunt you.
Need anything, Grease?
Oh yeah, sure. I'm really in the mood for a slow and painful death. You think you could find that sort of thing on this death planet? Or maybe just bring me back something that will haunt me for the rest of my dreadful life. Any of that work, you weirdo? Please do me a favor and hurry up at this place. It gives me the creeps.
Okay. So let's get off of Dathomir then.
Next destination.
So we've been through Dathomir, we went through Bargano. Next up is Zepho.
We are Zepho bound. Must be hard watching all your friends get gunned down. I mean, you know, purged or whatever. What? It helps to talk about it, right? No?
Yes, it was difficult. But you must hope not forget. We must remember the mistakes of the past and change things going forward to make sure they never happen again.
Sounds like you're not too sure everything is gonna work out.
I'm not. That's why adaptation is important. Whether it's a course of action or an idea. We all have to be ready to change.
All right, kids, sit down. We're here.
All right.
Think of a storm brewing down there. This might not be the best time to land.
Something strange. Those winds are interfering with our comms.
Hey, Cordova mentioned something about peace in the eye of the storm. Well, I can just make out a settlement in the middle of it.
Then we have to get there.
Copy that. Couple bumps ain't gonna kill you, kid. Unless the wind picks up. Can you tell that bucket of bolts to keep his opinion to himself?
I'm sure everything's under control.
It's under control. It's just a little tricky. Okay, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh. Huh. Perfect landing. Easy money, baby.
But I'm still getting a lot of interference on the comms. It's gonna take me a minute to get them back up.
I'll search for signs of Cordova in the meantime.
Good. I'll be in touch once I crack this. Cal, over here. You did good work on Bogando. The more information we gather on Cordova and the Zepho, the closer we'll get to stopping the Empire.
I've heard of ancient cultures, but don't know much about them.
I only knew that Cordova was obsessed with the Zepho, believing their teachings to be important. I, too, was intrigued by the mysteries of our galaxy. You better get moving. There's a lot to learn here. Good luck.
I can see you two have been through a lot. It's not easy.
No, it's not. I think of those who believed in me at one point. If I give up on myself, then I give up on them. I'm sure you have a few of those.
Prof, a friend on Braca. He sacrificed himself so I could live.
He believed in you. A lot of people depend on you, even if they don't know it yet. Keep going, Cal. For Prof. For everyone.
BD-1's a helpful droid.
He does seem to be warming up to you.
Cordova must have really liked droids. He decided to leave such important information with BD-1.
I only assume he chose BD-1 because he needed some sort of ability to store encrypted information. These exploration droids are good tools for that sort of thing. But I'm sure he's more than that. Please, I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
Good work. Oh, we did it. We did it. I hope you're not hurt. What are you looking at?
Who are you talking to?
Just my ship. The Manus. Good name, right? Intimidating. Oh, what do you know? You probably never even flown a ship. Maybe I'll teach you one day when you're done with your Jedi stuff. I'll even give you a discount.
It's dangerous being on the run, huh?
You're telling me. You lose someone?
His name was Prof. Traded his life for mine.
Sounds like a tough, strong guy. Not far from myself.
He was. Since the day I stepped foot on Braca, he watched over me. Never complained.
Never complained? On that trash heap?
I just hope he didn't do it for nothing.
I never do, kid. I never do.
Nice landing, Grease.
Me? Oh, yeah. Not a problem. It's easy for a skilled pilot like myself, especially when flying a ship like this. This baby was a steal. Well, I mean, I didn't steal it. I bought it. Well, I took out a small loan. Big loan, actually. No, it's fine. Look, we're all fine. Don't worry about it. Don't you have Jedi stuff to do? Get to it, kid.
Everything okay?
Yeah, I'm great. Just enjoying some peace and quiet.
Alright, so now we're on the planet Zepho. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop here, and this has been my first playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order. So I know realizing tomorrow that it's Thanksgiving, so what I'm gonna do is stream some of this game tomorrow morning, afternoonish, into midday, because I know a lot of people are going to be spending time with their family for Thanksgiving and yada yada yada. Maybe some of you will tune in and watch. Maybe some of you will watch the playback as soon as it finishes. I don't know. But yeah, this has been a good start so far as this game. Just 2 hours in. We got our double-bladed lightsaber. Like, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, it's cool. Yeah, but oh wait, there's a chest over here. Might as well grab this while we're over here. But yeah, we're gonna stream some of this game tomorrow morning, or oh, we got another color for this. But yeah, and hopefully throughout the rest of the week after Thanksgiving, and pretty much maybe some on Black Friday, or maybe even this weekend, we'll stream some more of this game. So I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in. If you must, like, share, subscribe to my channel if you can. It really helps that much. I'm trying to grow this channel as I trying to become an actual active gamer and start streaming content on this channel. Hopefully one day I'll maybe get a camera for myself so you all can see my face, or maybe not, and I'll just do it this way. Either way, it's fine. So if you haven't noticed or haven't known, I do stream some of my games on Twitch, but that's going to be as far as like multiplayer games or anything else like that. But games like this will be live streamed only here on YouTube, so I can do like playthroughs and walkthroughs and stuff like that. But like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order Part 1. We're on the planet of Zepho, and we will continue this game going forward tomorrow. I catch you guys soon, and have a great and rest of the night.